Everybody, it's Jeff and Nikki from Nightshade Nook Decor. So we are getting ready to seal coat some coasters. So we have the My Spring Red Wine mixed with the Charcoal Black on 2 sets, right?
Yeah, these were the ones that we poured last week.
And then we've got the Poison Apple Green.
Poison Apple Green.
Mixed, did you put the White Pearl in there?
This one has White Pearl, and Poison Apple Green, and then this one is just Poison Apple Green.
Alright, I don't remember who made Poison Apple Green. I think that was Wise Bond, isn't it?
It's a Wise Bond, yeah.
So he has the Wise Bond tabletop epoxy, so he is just pouring that over the coasters, and that's going to seal the wood for the, yeah, I got nothing.
This is the seal coat that we do to seal all the wood grain and everything. And when the seal coat is dry, we will scuff the coasters, and then we'll do a flood coat where we pour a more generous portion over top.
This is your stingy portion?
This is me being stingy, yes. Because the idea here is just to sort of seal the wood grain.
Oh, look at those coasters. Those are
They're
popping really nice.
Pretty, yeah.
I've got so much stuff here. And I like the Poison Apple Green. So I'm sorry, we missed the pour on the Poison Apple Green because I was in New York City with our daughter Tay, taking a vacation without the hubby.
Leave me here to do all the work.
Yep.
See how it is.
It's the beauty of being the boss. I think he had even said something about, did you put in a time off request? I'm like, yes, and I approved it. I could have sworn it. Maybe it was Mike. I bet you it was our neighbor Mike who had said that.
It sounds more like Frank.
Could have been Frank. It was one of our neighbors, I'm betting. You're right, it does sound more like Frank than Mike.
It does.
But that Poison Apple Green is one of my favorite colors. We have a cutting board that's Poison Apple Green. So none of these are custom orders, which it's so odd because I feel like we're always saying these are custom orders, these are custom orders, and lately it's just been like, no, we're just making stock.
Just making a bunch of stuff.
But the new website is up and you can custom order coasters, cutting boards, cheese boards, charcuterie boards. I haven't finished up the woods door hanger custom order portion yet, but that is coming. But it's really nice because you can select the colors of the mica powder and stuff. I didn't get specific though. I considered it. I considered doing like Poison Apple Green or Mermaid Dust, and I thought that might be confusing.
Yeah, I'm sure people don't know what mermaid dust is or what color that would even be.
Yeah, so I left it as basic colors like red, blue, black, green, and figured we'll call and discuss colors.
Yeah, because we have many, many colors, and and if there's a color that we don't have, there's a lot of times where we'll mix colors and create a certain shade, or you know, there's a lot of things here in the realm of possibilities. So,
although I'm betting, I mean, there's a lot of people who've watched tons of our videos. I'm betting I probably could put like wine red or poison apple or mermaid dust, like the ones that we do a lot of, or nightshade nook green.
You know, and people are going to be like, what the hell's nightshade nook green?
I'm betting a lot of our followers know what nightshade nook green is. If they aren't, then are they real followers?
No, they're not. They're just not. Because it's a thing.
Yeah, those coasters are really, really pretty.
Yeah,
I like them.
I knew these red ones were going to be nice.
What kind of wood is on those? It's a nice janky slab.
The red ones, I believe it's ash, and the
Poison apple is black walnut.
That's black walnut, definitely.
And that's a pretty black walnut too. I love how all of our coasters look different. I think it's cool how it's like each one is its own personality.
Yeah, every set of coasters is definitely unique.
Yeah, but every coaster in itself is unique.
Oh, well, sure, of course.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
your set is never matchy-matchy.
Oh no, it all depends on the jankiness of the board that went into the mold.
I think they're a good conversation piece. I think they make great gifts for like weddings or birthdays or
Definitely unique. You're not going to be showing up with something
that somebody else has.
bought at Kohl's or Penny's or Macy's. That's for sure.
Clancy just moved closer to me. He's so funny. Did you have extra epoxy left?
Yeah, not
You
as
did.
much as I thought I would, but I'll make some more.
That's okay. I can use up what we're doing or what you have there. Use some of the brown. So we're also, while we're out here, this is what the sapphire blue cutting board is starting to look like as it's starting to churn up. I don't know if Jeff's going to swirl that or leave it be. I don't think he's decided yet.
Nope.
I think he kind of likes what
Got
it's
a
doing.
long way to go.
It does. It's got
Yeah.
hours and hours to go. And then we've been epoxying some of the signs, the door hangers that we've routed out on the CNC machine. So once they are off the router, we come out here, sand them quick, blow all the dust out, and then start epoxying all the little details in them. Because we like to remain unique. That one's really cool. I like that sunflower one. There's Clancy. I'm going to end up putting my elbow in this pumpkin one behind me, or below me. I like this one too. It's very cool. I can't believe what a hard time I gave you about the CNC router. And now it seems
it's
like
your
I'm like
favorite toy.
routering everything. I think it was more the cost.
Yeah.
I had some big sticker shock on that. Oh, so we are still getting ready for the Barry's Old School Irish Festival, which is August 28th in Hilton at the Barry Patch. I'll probably post a link to that on our Facebook page later. I should probably put a link to that on our website for them
Well,
too.
yeah, you should. So we'll definitely be out there that day. We will have a tent out there. So if you're in the area and you've been watching our videos and you want to see what our stuff looks like firsthand, this would be your opportunity to come out and take a look at it, because it definitely looks way nicer in person than it does on film.
That, and it's a fun time.
And it is really a good time. It's live bands all day long, food trucks.
They're doing whiskey tastings too, aren't they, at Proper
I
12?
believe, yeah. Whiskey tastings. There'll be beer trucks.
I know
lawn
there's a taco
games.
truck.
So I believe there's a cornhole tournament. So there will be a lot of fun activities.
Yeah, you should definitely check out their Facebook page, Barry's Old School Irish. And they have a lot of the details there. And Danny and Jess are just really, really nice people. So if you are local and haven't gone to Barry's Irish Pub, you really need to go check them out. It's a really cute pub. They also have one of our cutting boards that we made for them with their little Barry's logo, which was Jeff's first hand-carved logo. And that's sitting on their bar. You said you used a stiletto for that, right?
I did.
Till I brought out the wood carving tools.
Mhm.
I was thinking, and I haven't talked to you yet. You know, you put those coasters down for me to router.
Yeah.
Do you want me to router a shamrock on them?
Yeah,
I'm thinking about routering the Barry's logo on them.
Oh, well then you need to get in touch with them and get a SVG file.
Well, I kind of wanted to talk to you first and
I'm
see
okay
if
with you doing that, but yeah, that's fine. But you're gonna have to get a file from them.
the thought came when we were listening to the Danny and Jess live the other night. And they were like, you know, they have some of their coasters here, and I'm like, we don't have any coasters at your at your pub. And that made me think, oh, well, I've got those coasters down there that I still have to route an emblem on. I should do the Barry's logo. And I don't know that it would be nice to have their SVG file, but I think I can also take it from an image off their site,
Oh, maybe.
because I can use DXL files and PNGs.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Not as well, but I think I can pull it off.
Okay.
That is just a really cool green. I am in constant awe of that green. Are you sure only one of them has the white pearl in it?
Yeah. Well, so poison apple green does have a little bit of pearl in it, but I did add a little bit of white pearl. I had some white pearl epoxy left over, and I was a little short in my green poison apple green coaster pour, so I added the pearl white to it, and figured it would work because there is kind of a pearl essence in it.
Right.
So, but I believe I didn't stir them. I just sort of dropped the white pearl in, so I believe it just sort of melded in.
Okay.
So you can barely note it. I can tell the difference. This one's a little more of a lime or green.
Right.
I can definitely see the difference, but I look at I play with this stuff every day, so.
I like that one, that really dark one that you just set down.
Yeah, that's a lot of nice wood grain.
And the one next to it too is really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of shifting between the heartwood and the sapwood.
Right, like on the camera you can see the difference too in the colors of the one with the pearl in it and the one without.
Oh yeah.
That's what the camera decides to pick up.
Right. Subtle, very subtle differences, huh?
Yeah, so strange. Well, I'm liking the way these are coming out. So I'm not sure what else we're gonna do today. I know Jeff's gonna finish up the seal coat on these. I think, are you pouring coasters today? Is this just, you said this was a pour day.
I'm set up for coaster pours, possibly another cutting board pour.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes.
And then we're gonna finish pouring these as well, which we just do these with, oh, I'm not reaching in there. With like the little syringes to fill the little crevices in there. And I like that we do the epoxy in the signs, because as I've been looking at, I guess it'd be our competitors on Etsy and stuff. Everybody's doing the Cricut things. They're doing the vinyl. And if they are doing the CNC routering, they're just routering them. Right, and calling it a day. So I like that we're routering them and filling them with epoxy and then sanding it all down, and it looks more unique.
Right, and we're not doing that on every sign, but certain ones.
Most of them. Some of them don't need it. Some of them are just very pretty on their own.
Right.
Like the Rafferty ones we did, they're very pretty on their own. I would think if we did epoxy in that, it would detract from its beauty.
Yeah, and I believe it would also increase the price of it immensely. So in order to keep the cost down.
You know, I don't know. There's not a lot of epoxy going into this.
No, but if somebody were to ask for one with the epoxy, we would certainly do it.
Right. I was going to say, if you think about it, so far I've only put 8 ounces into all these signs that are here. So that's not that bad. And it's a tabletop. So what he's doing now is just relieving the surface tension of the epoxy. It's just kind of to help the self-leveling epoxy level and remove any of the dimples or divots that the epoxy can create.
Sure.
Sure. That's what we're going with. Yeah, I'm liking these. They're very cute. Let me see if I can get you that torch without, disturbing Clancy too much. Ooh.
Yeah, I hope you don't just put a bunch of dust in that epoxy.
You think?
Maybe. You hit the bottom of the torch on it.
Nah, there's no dust in there. What's funny is I'm surprised I didn't look at it through the camera. So we are just about done. He's done. He's relieved the surface tension on it. He's made sure that they're evenly coated, and then he's just going to go over them with the torch to remove any of the air bubbles that are in it. And that's it. Then we just sit, let them, like a day or two?
24 hours to harden, and I will scuff them and then do the flood pour. And then they have to cure for a week.
And then he's back to sanding, and then finishing the bottoms of them and putting the cork base on them, and then they're done. Then they go on the website or to the festival, whichever comes first.
Right. Anything that we take to the festival and it doesn't get sold at the festival, we will bring home and then put it on the website.
It's on the website now.
Oh, well, there you go. Sketchy.
Not sketchy. I just want to sell our stuff.
Okay, I'm done here.
We need to get this business rocking. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and share our videos. And you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you later, I'm sure.